Much obliged. There's something written here.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I say, we collect as much as we can carry.
I've more time than I know how to spend. Quite the predicament. I've more time than I know how to spend. Won't someone do aught about this?
Really now, you mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
I'm well aware of that, thank you.
I've more time than I know how to spend.
'Twas a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
Oh, did it pertain to the Queen Regent and an important personage, perchance?
Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her relationship with this Batali dignitary than is publicly known.
Won't someone do aught about this?
Nice place, this.
Over here, if you would. We have arrived.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
The masquerade is already underway, sir. 'Twill be a long night. Longer still for those of us on guard.
I'll be done for the day.
I only pray my watch.
I do so enjoy these nights.
Does life have meaning? Or is
Silence
it doing vain?
cultivates wisdom.
I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
Best make haste, else I'll be at this all night.
A welcome respite from all that hustle and bustle.
So tired. I'd kip just
I'd
about
sooner
anywhere.
stay out of that.
Were it possible.
I've a niggling
A
feeling
welcome
I've forgotten
respite
something.
from all that hustle and bustle.
The sky always puts me in a contemplative mood.
A fine
Our
place
first
to sit
sovereign
and gather one's
in decades. At last, we will see the end of the age of proxies. Indeed.
Another
The
fancy
Arisen has
party
always been the
hosted by
mainstay
the...
of-
Naught but tedious talk of gold. I do wonder who's behind the mask. How splendid!
a fine place.
I pray someone asks me to dance. Naught but tedious talk of gold. A welcome respite from all those horrid ruffians.
I'd sooner stay out of my sword arm could use some work.
I do wonder who's behind them. Naught but tedious talk of golden governance.
Have you heard? There's to be more restrictions on goods traded with Batal. Apparently, even privately owned items will come to
am I to do?
I do so enjoy these nights.
Such peace.
So tight. I'd kick just about anyone. Such pride.
Now this is a conundrum. I find it liberating. I'm barely scraping by.
Leave me be. I've no time to waste on the likes of you.
Off to market I go.
This is no
Always the same dismal affair, if you...
Twouldn't do to...
Here am I.
Best to remain sober.
They're the same.
Why, you're... No. Pay me no mind. We who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles. 'Twould be uncouth to inquire after another's identity. No. We who are gathered here are naught but nameless noble.
It would seem our sovereign... Twouldn't do to...
Methinks I'll have a rest. My feet.
So, tell me more of this cart.
This unhurried. It turned from the high road only to vanish. It was carrying some few dozen horns at the time as well.
A strange tale indeed. I find it liberal.
This may require death.
Such quietude is a blessing.
Surely these
Such quietude is a blessing. Would that all my days were so tranquil.
There's
All
comfort.
our peers seem so much more comfortable. No waiting on one noble heart.
Here I might reflect upon my affairs in peace.
Surely 'twasn't my affairs of which they whispered.
Dull days for us are a sign that all's well. Fine place to
From me to bear what young shepherds come.
A fine place to sit and gather one's thoughts.
so tight. I'd kick just about anyone.
I've a niggling feeling I've forgotten something.
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
I cannot afford another night of cavorting.
Other nickname for you, something.
Seems my humming will be unwelcome.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour what you like.
In here.
I've been here the whole time.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty. Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check, lest you forget these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, as you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phaesus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. Come see me in my bordlery when you're... I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me.
Got to earn my coin while I can, I suppose.
Come see me and I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight.
Haven't left town. Mayhap it's time.
I find myself drawn to quiet space.
This place I wasn't worried for a moment. Wherever you go, we pawns will always find you, Arisen.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
Won't someone talk about this?
Only fools and urchins boast of that one.
Over here, if you please.
Good evening, sir. I trust... You fared all right on the roads, despite the hour?
You know where to find.
What should I get up to?
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
I'm sure there's a very good reason for this detour. We must respect our master's wishes.
As you will, of course, require raiment befitting of the occasion.
Here we are.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all. All right on the roads, despite the hour. Much obliged.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Whatever am I to do? Fancy a gander?
I'll not take that from you.
Precious little time.
Less eyes on me.
I can't think straight.
Pray slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Lots to do, and precious little time.
My magics are at your disposal.
What might you be looking for?
From bad to worse.
Oh. It's a pleasure to serve, Master.
turn in for the night.
We don't have business.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. Well, well. He is merely Desa's puppet then. Even were he to be removed, I suspect some other would... But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man. He seems a man of import. And yet, pray, allow me to investigate this matter further. There is much we ought to tend to. Aught shall change once. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so afore we depart. Very well. Is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? A place with books likely to... Kendrick of the Gracious Hand. Is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to...
Hustle and bustle puts me right at home. Life's been pretty kind to me.
Seems I'm not the only one who's too busy to rest.
Life's been pretty kind to me, come to think of it.
I wonder if today's the day I get swept off my feet.
If I sleep on my woes, mayhap they'll go away.
Quite time I handed to new trade.
This is my sort of place, the more the merrier.
Enough!
There's comfort in the humdrum of
That bloody heart.
Hiya, Risen! Have you brought me a bunch of flowers? Oh, just look at them. They're the most beautiful flowers I've ever seen. These should say, would you mind terribly if I asked you another favour? See, one of my friends taught me a magic spell. It's supposed to let you meet whom all you have to do is find a silver but there's the problem. Would you find a silver stone and bring it true? I'll be waiting.
Tell me I haven't got any leaves.
Our next mission is to acquire a silver stone. Mayhap silver ore will serve. We can purchase it, or mine it up ourselves.
Is Malcolm all right? We were supposed to go exploring together. Wish he'd woken me up. I was really looking forward to going down into those vaults.
Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route.
I wonder what...
If our prayers are not heeded, where could Malcolm have gotten off to?
Pity me.
Where could... Perhaps you could try asking...
If no one will do it in my stead, then I suppose I have little choice but to obey. A lightened pack does wonders, doesn't it? Not realised I was carrying so much.
Malcolm? Don't know why he bothered.
Making our report ought to be our next priority.
Ah, but you mentioned... Come, I fear the prey. Follow me, and quickly. I believe... Look, there, a hole. Could he have... There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. Let us make haste.
If we're to destroy this, 'twill have to be from the other side.
Nothing else for it, I suppose. Pick up every little thing you find, and your pack will soon outweigh you. Well, I never...
Prepare for battle!
Let me get that.
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude.
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe what I've found. Books, sir. Books, books, and more.
Truly, perhaps we ought to take a...
Come along. We wouldn't want to lose sight of our guide.
There's no great shock to me.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure. Does finding these be so difficult?
Our collection grows. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Over here!
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing? And I found it. Me.
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is this some manner of art? Why, I've ne'er seen so many books. Might I ask that you not share? We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy. Someone who can. As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling.
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, you may come and let's investigate this place's secret.
It near boggles the mind that so impressive an archive slumbered here. 'Tis surely in any scholar's dream.
'Tis as you say.
It seems we already possess what's required of us. Right, just follow me.
Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow, and mind the ceiling.
Pray, speak up should you notice aught amiss.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
Goodness me. An unsavory development.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
I've not trained for this.
Well, have you found some place? Oh, to think I'd me outside there.
That I ne'er had cause to draw steel.
Aye, this should be far enough. My thanks. If you truly are arisen, then I swear to someday repay this debt I owe. Words may be wind, mayhap the knowledge.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
If we've the item in hand, we ought not keep the recipient. Waiting.
Must have taken a... Oh, it's not right. The doctor examined him afore, and yet e'er since he came here...
I understand how you must feel. There is no medicine. I am caring for him as best. However, if you mayhap convalescing in a place familiar to him would aid his recovery. Of course, I would be sure to visit him as oft as I am able.
Home!
Dear, we are pressed enough as 'tis.
All right, he stays.
I will look after him. I swear it.
Over here, if you would.
Time to be heading home. How are we to fight with such worn out
Would
gear?
that all my days
I'm sure I can handle it.
Follow along at your own pace, Master. I shan't leave you behind. The person we're here to meet is nowhere to be seen. Shall we come back later?
Waiting around doesn't seem like to do us much good. What could we be missing here?
Song it does.
Look as long as you please.
I ought to turn in.
Only care I have is...
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen, it seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. The man's dedication to justice mayhap it would be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail yourself of his vast... Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray, take this. Consider it remuneration for your Majesty's efforts. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Aught shall change once if your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to. Very well. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we...
This isn't the way to our destination, but I presume you've a new one in mind. Lead on.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Fret not.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared. All right on the road? Despite the hour? You know where to find the solution. Welcome. I'm certain there is one.
No easy answers here.
Stay calm now. Wouldn't say no to a nice juicy piece.
When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten.
I suppose I couldn't to catch my breath.
What in the world?
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Pretty kind to me. It's a bit early for a rest as yet.
Still too early to say.
We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
She's busy out today.
What do you think you're doing? I trust all's well.
What business have you here?
Go. Somehow my feet
Lie how it may.
Hoy! Looking to no need to overthink it. You can change it on a whim. You've naught to lose, and you might even make a new discovery. Well, got any findings? Chair? Pleasure doing business.
Interested in my wares?
I shan't rest till I'm a mother.
Do you look at my wares?
Well met.
Got to find more. Let me think on this a moment. A chance to put my feet up is as welcome as flying.
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, is your pack not overburdensome? You carry so much, I worry for your poor spine.
Now there's a worthy prize, if only 'tweren't so far away.